Hello friends, in this video we will develop like button by using PHP and MySQL. For demonstrate this feature I have put like button under article title. User can like that article and one user can like only one time. If he likes same article second time, then he will not like article. If you want to put this type of function in your current project, then you can first learn how we can make this type of like button. If you are working in content management system and in that system you want to display popularity of any article, like how many person has liked that article, from this things you can display the popularity of that article. For this things you can put like button below that article for user can like that article. In this video I will explain how to implement like button system database design and web implementation with PHP and MySQL. Friends, this is my like button database in which I have 3 tables with name articles in which I have store article likes table in which I will store id of user and id of article on which user has liked that article, and in third table which is user in which I have store user information. In articles table there is 2 field id and title, and I have already inserted some articles data like article id and title into this table. I will fetch article data from this table and display on web page. I will put like button below each article and user can like one article only one times. In user table there is 2 column, one is id and second is name. I have already inserted 2 user information in this table. I will also display name of user below like button who like particular article. And in article likes table there is 3 column which are id, user ID and article id. In this table we will insert article like data. If any user like any article, then at the time that user id and that article id will insert it into this table. In this table user can like particular article only one time, he cannot like same article 2 times. Now I have moved to PHP code which write on index.php page. On this page first I have write session start function. This function will start session on this page. After this I have create one session variable with name user id is equal to 1. Now I have set the session user id value to 1. I will use this session variable value in this example in future. Then after I have make database connection, so for this I have write connect variable is equal to Mysql connect function with 4 argument. In first argument host is equal to localhost, username is equal to root, password is equal to blank, and database name is equal to like button. This way we can make database connection. After this I have write select query for fetching articles from articles table, so for this I have query variable is equal to select articles.id, articles.title from articles table. Now I want to execute this query, so for this I have write result variable is equal to Mysql query function with 2 argument. In first argument I have database string which is connect variable, and in second argument I have write query variable in which I have store select query. This function will execute select query and store result into this result variable. Now I want to print all article title on web page, so for this I have used while loop. So for this I have write while loop open and close bracket, and between bracket I have write $row variable is equal to Mysql fetch array function with 1 argument which is result variable in which I have store query execution result. Mysql fetch array function will convert result of object into associative array and store into this row variable. After this I want to print article title on web page, so for this I have write echo statement with open and close heading 3 tag, and between this tag I have write $row variable with article column name title. This will print all article title on web page. Then after I want to define like button, So for this I have write echo statement with open and close HTML anchor tag. In this tag first I define attribute ref is equal to index.php URL with question mark URL variable type is equal to article and URL id variable is equal to $row variable with column name id. This is the whole URL of like button, and lastly I have write like text of this anchor tag. Now friends, you can see that for article title with like button, when user click on like button then URL move to this URL in which there is two URL variable like type is equal to article and id is equal to id of that particular id. So for this when user click on like button of any article then at that time articles like data like user ID and article id must be inserted into article likes button. So for this I have write if statement with condition set function with two argument like $get type variable and $get id variable. This two variable must be get from URL and this code will check both variable is set or not. If both variables set then it will execute if block of code and in this block first want to store value URL variable into local variable. So for this I have write type variable is equal to $get type variable and id variable is equal to $get id variable. This way we have store value of URL variable into the local variable. Then after I have write if statement with condition $type variable is equal to article, this code will check value of type variable is article or not. If value of type variable is article then it will execute if block of code. In this block of code I want to write query for insert article like data into the table with validation like article must be present in articles table and user was not like that article before. So for that I have write query variable is equal to insert into article likes table with two column user and article. Here I have defined two column of article likes table. Then after I have write select session variable user ID and $id variable which is article id from articles table where exists selected from articles where id is equal to $id variable. This query will insert data into table if article id which is stored into id variable is present into articles table. After this I have write not exists selected from article likes where user ID is equal to session user id variable and article id is equal to value of $id variable. This query will check user ID and article id is not present into this article likes table and lastly I have write limit 1. By writing this statement it will only insert one record only. Now I have described whole query. In this query values get from session user ID variable and $id variable only if value of id variable is present into articles table and not present user ID and article id not present into articles likes table. Then after it will insert data into article likes table and it will insert only one table. By writing this type of query single user can likes multiple articles and single articles must be likes by multiple user. After this I want to execute this insert query, so for this I have write Mysql query function with two argument. In first argument I write connect variable which is database connection string and in second argument I have query variable in which I have store insert query. This function will execute insert query. After executing insert query page must be redirect to index.php page. So for this I have write header function and in this function I have write location with : index.php page. This will redirect page to index.php page. Now friends, you can see that when I have click on like button, page has been refreshed. That means data inserted into database. When you have seen into table data like user ID dis1 and article id1 is inserted into this table, when I have go browser and I have again click on click button, then after I have back to table page and refresh it, no data was inserted into this table. This is because we have put condition like when user already like an article, then after he cannot again like that article. Now I want to display total like of particular article and name of user who was like that article, so for that I have go to index.php page. I have made updation into select query. In select query I have it one more column with function counter, and in this function I have write article likes dotted as likes alias name. I have also write left join article like on article likes dot article is equal to articles dot id. This way we have make left join between this two table with common column name article id in both table. And lastly I have write group by statement with articles dotted column. This will group the results set by one or more columns. Now I want to print total like of particular article, so for this I have go to while loop code, and here I have write echo statement with open and close paragraph tag, and between this tag I have write $row variable with column name likes with text like people like this. I have saved this code and check output in browser. Friends, you can see that in first article you can see that only one user has clicked this article. When I have like second article, it is also display one like, but when I have again like second article but it is not change number of like, this is because I have already liked this article. Now I want to display name of user who was like the article, so for that I have again go to select query, and in this query I have write group concat function that returns a string with concatenated non-null value from a group, and in this function I have write user table dot name with separator pipe sign as alias like column name. This function will group the username with pipe sign separator. I want to join user table into this select query, so for this I have write left join user table on article likes table dot user is equal to user table dot id. I have make join by user id common column into both article likes and user table. Now I want to print like username on web page, so for this I have go to while loop and I have write echo statement with open and close paragraph tag, and between this tag I have write $row with column name liked. This will print article like username between like button. Before see on browser, first I have changed the session variable value from 1 to 2 and save the code and check the output on browser. Friends, you can see that below first article like button when people is like this with name John, which is user with user ID 1, now I have changed the user id 1 to 2, so I can again click on this like button. When I have click on like button now on first article there are two people like this article, and in username you can see John and Jack username with pipe sign separator. But now I want to display username in vertical list. So for this I have go to code, and in this I have write if statement with condition like count function with one argument like a $row variable with column name liked. This code will check if any user has clicked this article or not. If any one user has clicked this article, then it will execute if block of code, and under this block I have write one like variable is equal to explode function, and in this function there is first argument is string delimiter. Here I have write pipe sign, and in second argument I have write string from which you want to search string delimiter. This function will convert string into array. Now like username string is converted into array, so for this now I want to fetch all value of array, so I have use for each loop open and close bracket, and between bracket I have write like variable as like variable. By using for each loop we can access all the value of like array as like variable one by one. Now I want to print the username into vertical list format. So for this I have write echo statement with open and close list tag, and between this tag I have write $like variable. This will print username in vertical order. Now I have saved this code and check output in browser. So friends, this is my simple like button script in which user can like multiple article only single time. If he again like that article, then it will not able like that article. I have used simple PHP code with MySQL query for inserting article like data like user ID and article into table. In this script we can display how many user has liked particular article, and we can also see the name of user who was liked particular article. If you like this video tutorial on how to make simple like button by using PHP script with MySQL database table, please share this video with your friends, or even you can also share this video on social media also. Friends, you want to get more update of my video, so, friends, you can subscribe my YouTube channel. Friends, you can also like my Facebook page also, or you can also follow Webs Listen on Twitter.